How beautiful is Roht Marine? Gorgeous. And by the way, you can get really good fried clams, lobster rolls, and more out back. Hidden gem. But we're here hopping on a boat for another hidden gem around here to many, including me and Sam, who caught a big fish here, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Samantha Woods is Executive Director of the North and South River Watershed Association, where their goal is to protect our waters to help ensure a healthy environment for generations to come. Today, she invited me to join her on one of their 2-hour pontoon boat river tours. I put a link in the description if you're interested. Up to 6 people can go, so grab 5 friends, some boat snacks, a couple bevies, and enjoy this amazingly scenic tour. But much of the land is protected, so unless you know the public access points, the North River can flow by fairly undetected. Okay, enough of me. Samantha was full of amazing nuggets. First of all, the river is an estuary.
So this is an estuary, which means where the fresh and the saltwater meet. In a traditional river that's just a freshwater flowing river, the river would just be going one way. Ours goes 2 ways.
I thought it was cool knowing that we were river riding town borders.
And it's all Marshfield conservation land. This is all Marshfield. This is Norwell still.
Sam knew cool things about the birds around. Like, did you know that ospreys mate for life? And while they're together here for the summer months,
they only spend half of the year together. And I think that's kind of a cool relationship. Well, no wonder they can mate for life.
And I love this tidbit. The North River was a life-sustaining river for the Wampanoag and Massachusetts tribes for thousands of years before the colonists came. The river was famous for being a shipbuilding site from the 1600s to the 1800s.
In fact, I guess it was so populated with workers. At one point in the history books that I've read, there used to be, there was so much swearing going on by the workers on the shipyards that they had, they would charge you like a penny if they heard you.
There were so many awesome stories, and once we dipped under the bridge, whoa, there were less motorized boats, and we got to an area which is Samantha's favorite, which is pretty undeveloped.
This is one of my most favorite views of the river, because there's really, you can look upstream here, and there's nothing but nature. It's all protected. You don't really see any residential development. It's really a hidden gem.
We were fog and a pterodactyl away from Jurassic Park. They do these tours and sunset tours too. They're really reasonable, especially when considering the money is going to a non-profit, which is working hard to keep our environment safe and clean. Shout out to Captain Alex, who is only a captain for this one tour. He's actually an ecologist with this group. And the interns, Avery, Suzanne, and Sam, who's an avid fisherman, but had never heard of the North River before he started interning on it. Now he loves it. Obviously, dang. Shout out to Roht Marine, who sponsor the program, and shout out to Samantha Woods. I loved this tour, and I urge you all to check it out. We did this to hopefully entice you to do it, and to support the North and South River Watershed Association. By the way, almost forgot to mention we saw a bald eagle on our tour, and it wasn't even animatronic.